But the world was saved, and then he rose again. You're like, wow.
Ben.
Yeah.
Heaven is thought. Earth is action.
Yes.
Okay. Thought cannot just be action. Thought can influence action.
Provokes action, yeah.
But it's not the action, right? It's not the physical.
No.
It's not the physical. That table over there is a part of heaven.
So is Jesus...
As in, like, the material part of it isn't heaven, right?
So
but the material part of it has a part of heaven in it. The fact that it has meaning.
So what are you saying is Jesus? And is Jesus the thought or the action?
I'm saying he is what happens when heaven is earth in the one place in harmony.
We will be
is
like
what I'm saying.
Yes,
okay?
so
He's
then,
not weird.
So then
when you say heaven comes to earth, it doesn't manifest itself in heaven. It manifests itself in earth and heaven.
Yes, which
is what Jesus is.
Yes.
When I say there's a part of heaven in a table, I mean, what is the meaning of the table? What is the heaven of the table? What does the table aspire to? It aspires to the thing that brings all tables together, right? What makes a table a table? Well, this table has 4 legs. Another table has 6 legs. But they're both tables, right? There's something above them. There's the meta table. There's the heaven of tables.
Humanity are all tables.
You need to understand this, Ben. Okay? When something has meaning, it has spirit in it. It means the same thing.
I am very intrigued to hear what you have to say about this entire conversation.
This is just about my episode about rocks, Ben.
Yes, I know. Let's not bring that up again. Let's just, Caleb, having heard that dispute.
Do you understand me?
To an extent.
Good.
I think one thing to be careful of is I understand where you're coming from, but in that all things are created by God and manifested in God, and God is, in a sense, heaven, I guess. But God specifically placed his spirit in us. There is, like, if that table has God's spirit in it, then I'm no different to that table.
No.
But I am very different to that table, because I am, when this earth is annihilated or whatever God decides to do with it, that table has no meaning.
Yeah, I don't think I'll see that table.
This table has meaning. It's a table.
It has meaning.
It can be identified. It has meaning. That TV could not be set on that table if it was not a table.
That's true, but that's earthly.
That is true, but that we've given
but it has
that
meaning
on this earth.
Yes, it's an incarnation of heaven itself.
It's not an eternal.
Sorry, I misspoke. It's an incarnation of Jesus.
We don't give Jesus. We don't give Jesus meaning. Jesus gave meaning to us.
Jesus has meaning,
yes,
but he has earth.
I'm confused about what you said about the heaven is thought essentially and earth is action. All right, like what you said there.
Right. Well, right.
Jesus is essentially what in that context?
Jesus is love, which is the combination of heaven and earth.
Yes.
In the one thing.
Yes.
One
table.
That table is a smaller version of that.
Okay, because
it has spirit and matter.
Where does the spirit in the table?
Because I called it a table, it is separated from other things that aren't tables.
Yeah, but
it has meaning imposed onto it.
But who are you to that table?
I'm a microcosm of Jesus, of God himself.
Okay,
so breathed life into the dust.
Yeah, so you're God and this is the table and you've set a TV on the table, therefore the TV has use. Table is Jesus. This is the weirdest conversation I've ever had.
Why do you not understand me? Okay. God breathed life into Adam.
Yes.
Okay. Yep. And Adam had the spirit of God, but he was also dust of the ground. Okay. When I make a table from bits of wood or atoms, meaningless atoms, okay, I bring the dust of which are atoms up, and I breathe my meaning into it, become a table, right? And I make it into a table, and hey presto, everyone's like, oh, that's a table. I know that's a table, because why is that a table? I don't know why it's a table. I'm defining it as a table separate from everything else. Okay?
I think I
God
kind
is
of-
to Adam what I am to the table I made.
but you are not God. That would I understand in the sense that whatever we create is I guess a glorification to God and what He made us, so we make table, but that table does not take our spirit, if that makes sense. It takes we give it meaning, but we don't give it spirit. We don't give
Meaning
it
is spirit. What do you think spirit is? Some air?
that's kind
I
of what
think,
going
Josh,
What do you think spirit is?
something that I cannot understand until I reach heaven.
Right, Josh. I think spirit. No, but Caleb has a point in the fact that God didn't give us the same meaning that you give to your table. It's not the same. I don't.
No, it's not the exact same.
Yeah,
It's just a smaller version.
it's just yes, a small version. But you see, we having been made in the
But
image
there's
of
versions
God,
everywhere.
everyone's been made in the image of God, so God then has this expectation. Are you saying of us because our tables need to be used? Obviously,
What?
tables need to have a use. Yes, otherwise they're not going to be tables.
Yes.
Yes, right. So, are you saying, right? It's so conscious because Jesus was a carpenter, actually. But are you saying, right?
There's a reason he was a carpenter, Ben. Go on, sorry.
Well, that was another episode.
Just like confusing me more.
There's a lot more to, because as people we need to understand. Okay, a table can never understand the job that it has until it's presented on top of it, essentially. A family eating around the table, all right, for dinner, all right, there's that purpose, okay? The family gave that table purpose, not the person, like the person who built the table, right, is like, I hope you make all the other tables proud, do me proud, son.
If consciousness is not present, tables do not exist, is that what you're saying? I agree with you.
But tables don't have conscience.
We are the consciousness.
Let's just think of all people are tables.
Consciousness.
I have no
If-
idea what
This is honestly a normal
there is
reaction.
no-
Josh is a
If there's
specimen.
no observer, tables do not exist.
Agreed.
Because there's nothing to categorize something as a
this
table.
is
Do you
like the
understand
thing
that?
where we're
Do you understand that?
I can understand that.
Yes.
But to the extent, but the table is still there if I'm blind.
But it's not okay, you're still here. If no one existed, but the table, for some reason the table exists. Table existed, no one existed. It's not a table anymore because it can't be used as a table.
But God can look at it as a table.
If God didn't exist, if just this table existed, okay.
An impossibility.
Ben,
We're not atheists, Josh.
Ben,